Today's PMO story is very interesting. It's about fixing a plane in the air. There was this one incident that taught me a good lesson on one of the greenfield PMOs. Now, a greenfield is when you do a setup from scratch, in contrast to brownfield, when one is required to fix or enhance something that exists. The beauty about greenfield engagements is that the success or failure of the PMO is based on day zero of engagement, where past projects, failures or success are someone else's problems. I love greenfield projects. I had to recruit a PMO manager who is required to have a PhD, according to contract, in project management. These are so scarce. So we had to search a lot, and we found some people with PhD in construction management or civil engineering with a PMP. Now, does it qualify one to be a good PMO manager if you have a PhD in engineering with a PMP? Let's see. So I hired somebody with an excellent package, and we started to work together. In favor of delegation, I stepped back and planned with him, let him manage things with the team and with the client. Things were not very well until suddenly he established a unique relationship with the client. The client simply loved him. I was worried though, because he did not see the gap, did not provide the gap analysis I required. He did not develop the roadmap of the PMO, and not even a proper PMO organization structure. So I decided to go with him to the next meeting with the client. And the client invited the first and second level managers. They were all praising my PMO manager for his strategy and approach. And oh my God, he promised them to fix the plane while still in the air. By offering this motto, we suddenly inherited tens of failing projects from before, and they became our responsibility. He single-handedly succeeded in mutating a clean greenfield contract into a brownfield one, with all its complexities. The initial assessment and implication for this is that now we require 4 times the team and at least 1.5 times the duration. What could have been a great success is now a sure failure. This is the price of over-promising. But after all, he was my own selection, and I offered him the authority. I asked him to back off from his promise with the client, and this scratched his ego big time. He immediately resigned and left. What I did, I took things in hand, went directly to the client, laid the whole thing in front of them, up front, informed them, yes, we can work on all the past projects, but we will require that much resources and time. Needless to say, this was a very hard PR hurdle with lots of tension. Nevertheless, the client assessed the options and their implications and found out that in real life, these overpromises will mean failure on all aspects. He settled for our original agreed baseline and commitments. It took some time for things to go back normal though, and I of course found another PMO manager. Now, it is better to be modest, never overpromise. Confront problems as early as possible. Hands on, absorb the heat and move on. If you can do that enough times, your PMO will succeed. No doubt, I promise you.